All I hear is voices in the crowd. Though they only whisper, though they frown. People saying, oh, it's such a shame. Still they only look to pass the blame. We can find a way to work things out. The only way to start is to start now. When are we gonna stand up as people and realize as people we're all equal? We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. Yeah, yeah. Children always learn by what they see. So we gotta practice what we preach. Don't you know we're blessed to give life that we abuse when we choose to fight. We can find a way to work things out. The only way to start is to start now. When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. I pray before I sleep at night, that I wake to find a clear blue sky.
When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel.
For the love of God, think of the people.
When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people. When are we gonna stand up as people? Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of God, think of the people.
Realize as people we're all equal. We don't want no World War sequel. For the love of
Then I used this breadboard in order to test the electric circuit. And this is the circuit projected by them. Now, as we have these two handsome students here, they will explain you which are the main features of this circuit. Please, let's welcome them with a great applause.
I have to talk about the characteristic of the printed circuit. The ADC training kit was realized by the students with the help of the teacher Ovizia Giorgi. It was realized as a model in an experimental method. It allows to interface the PIC 16F877A with another external circuit in an easy way. The main characteristics of the ADC module training kit are multi-turn potentiometer to test the AC converter on board with the possibility to have variable voltages between 0 volt and 5 volt thanks to inputs of the test. The indicator lights for a binary number with 10 bits. A clock made up of quartz. The clock frequency can be changed, supplying an external signal section with different function through 2 jumpers. A connector to control an alphanumeric display LCD 2460. A connector with 10 pins linked to the doors I/O of the microcontroller. An ADC converter with 4 bits made up of an operational amplifier. Now I have to talk about the photo exciting of the printed circuit. The printed circuit board is made up through the photo etching technique. This technique needs of a copper plate where there is a layer of photoresist. A material like sensitive which has the function to realize a protective layer for the copper of the plate during the chemical attack to remove the metal in excess. To obtain the removing of the photoresist, just where the copper has to be taken off. It is necessary the exposure to the light of the surface of the breadboard, where a mask was applied on in order to let the protective layer just when we have the electric path.
I talk about the production of printed circuit. The production of printed circuit with photo etching, we have done the following steps. Drawing of the master, exposure to ultraviolet rays, development of the breadboard, chemical etching and drilling. The master made up of drawing with electrical links has been printed in high definition on translucent paper with an inkjet printer. The mask is put on the copper layer of the breadboard to fix the drawing. Then there is the exposure of the printed convert by the master in a chromograph, developed by ultraviolet lamps. In this way, there will be an impression of that part of a photoresist, not to protect from the master's drawing. The impressioned photoresist is removed by caustic soda, while the photoresist not marked, protected by the master, is not removed. Finally, we put the board in an acid solution that will take off the unprotected copper to the free to electrical parts. The breadboard is ready, we have just to drill.
Yes, we have just to drill. And the tips of the drill is 0.7 millimeter. So what they have just been saying is all here. Then you can have a look here whenever you want. And here is the outlet bracket that you have now in your hands. And that has been soldered by the students. Now,
Okay,
that's
so
the
but
toughest part for me.
so
Yeah.
this is you can say that it's an old technique we don't use anymore in the school, and we use other technologies now. Okay.
Yeah.
Lo dici tu?
The blue parts, yeah. Let's say so, yeah. Blue parts, that means the P parts are the parts involved in this process. You can have a look at this functions of the connectors. And now, what is the function of the jumpers? Here, you have this jumper. If you put it on the upper part, you will be able to get to regulate the tension by this. If you put the jumper in the lower part, you will need to get you will need to connect to this part to be able to get the tension. Now you can move to this place. And this is about the clock generated by the crystal, that means quartz. And now, let's move to the first experiment. Now, as we have just said, is varying the tension through this. And we can notice how the binary combination is coming out here. The lights are indicating